Alright, hello everyone. It's time to see tonight, is the Magister is bad guy? Because apparently, it might be true. It may be truer than you think, even. I don't really have anything interesting to open up tonight with, but, I don't know. I'm happy. Freedom Planet 2, good game. Want to go and beat up a big, dragon lady now. Because she's hurting my friends, and, I think that's gonna be a good time. For my own sake of how I'm doing, like, I don't know, I'm in a good mood tonight. I got decent sleep. My eye is itching for some reason. It feels like there's an eyelash in there, but I don't see anything, so that sucks, but what you gonna do? That's life. Oh shit, I'm dropping things. Hold on. There we go. Alright. I dropped one of my my armrests that I use. I like have two pads on my desk to like rest my elbows on. Because, like, you know, when I was younger, when I was a young lad, I could get away with just digging my elbows into a hard surface on my desk, and it wouldn't, you know, have detrimental effects on my body whatsoever. Now, in the ripe old age of 27, doing so into my wooden desk would be a death sentence for my joints, so I've got to have all the ergonomic padding around me, so that way I don't take mortal damage from, you know, my hobby of gaming and my job of not gaming but spreadsheet gaming. Mario and Flood Yowie, yeah, I didn't expect to open the stream with that, did you? Just happened to saw it the other day from an account I follow, and I thought you all had to see. I had to share with the class. It gets worse the more you look at it too. It's not just gay. There's also drug paraphernalia in there. But before YouTube has a chance to scrutinize me for that, as if they haven't had 6 minutes to do so already, let's actually get into some Freedom Planet gaming, shall we? All right. So, ooh, menacing. Oh, this shit is a whole ass stage? I thought it was just gonna be kind of like a battle. I think the last time there was a red screen, it was just like a battle. Maybe it's a shorter stage. Let's see. Wait, hold on. Okay, there's nothing up there. Cool. Still, cool. We got what it looks like for when the city is like fucking under attack and all hands are on deck, and from the law enforcement agencies here. All the red and blue lights in the background. This way? This would probably be a lot more fun to rush through if I actually remembered what the layout of the stage was last time. Depending on your POV, Flood could also be pregnant. True. It's kind of mpreg, but also like not exactly, because I mean, I don't know. Flood. I guess Flood is a male-coded robot, so I guess it does kind of work that way. Free vinyl. Hell yeah, I'll take that. In both in real life and in video gaming. Oh, that's a solid. That's a train. That's a solid object. Oh, okay. Now we're in a combat scenario. All right, damn. We got slash beasts over here. Yeah, not gonna let that guy stick around for too long. Oh, cool, and you actually have to do an uppercut to actually get past that guy's guard. There's, like, points to doing other moves instead of just damage. That's nice. I like to see that. Oh, what's he doing? What about Flood makes them male-coded? I guess probably just the voice. I mean, maybe it's a little bit insensitive to say nowadays, but I doubt Nintendo was thinking of several years of gender ideology foresight within the future. Yeah, pretty simple enough mini-boss. The Double Dragon, instead of reminding me of something like actually titled Double Dragon, it's reminding me more of like just the shape alone is kind of like giving me, I don't know, Mega Man X vibes, reminding me of the mini boss in Launch Octopus stage, as well as the you know, all of the nightmare snakes from. Why am I forgetting his fucking name right now? I keep wanting to say Phoenix Maginium, but that's the Zero guy, not the fucking. Oh my god, why can't I remember the Mega Man X6 boss name right now? Whatever, y'all know what I mean. Blaze Heatnix, Jesus, why did that take me so long? Okay, that took me forever. They invented Birdo in the 80s, not entirely sure. Plus the Gypsies in Mother 3, and that's only 3 years removed from Sunshine. Fair points, actually. Well, yeah, but for some reason I doubt that they had maybe Itoi's mindset of wanting to include Magypsies as kind of like the drag representation. Because Itoi actually had friends within that. Even the drink barrels are gone. Oh, cool. That was the cops attacking earlier. Great. They don't fucking recognize me. Can I drive the car? You're not gonna let me drive the car? What the hell is this? 0 out of 10 game. I don't want to play anymore. But again, Birdo. Yeah, it's fair. Oh, that guy's dead on the ground.
Thanks, kid. They got the drop on us. Took Gong and the Magister. Left me for dead.
We gotta find them. Come on.
Oh, hell yeah. Back to Double Dragon action. Cool.
Lila,
Oh, hi, Gong.
No! Ah! Traitor!
Pascal, stop! Ah!
Ruh-roh.
What are you doing?
The right thing. Magister, you stand accused of covering up the war crimes of your ancestors. How do you plead?
What? Is that what Murga told you? Why would you believe her?
Shut up, kid. This doesn't
Great,
concern
he did
you.
genocide.
Think it's about time you had a taste
I
of
remember
your, own
your
medicine.
genocide.
No!
Stop it!
Oh.
Well, isn't that a surprise? I always figured you were older than me. Well, whatever. From now on, the world is gonna see you for what you really are. A war criminal.
I have always served to keep the peace of the people and the city of Shangtu. If that is a war crime, then so be it.
Well, it's a bit
You
reductive.
think you can do
A bit of
it
an argument in your own favor.
Me? No. Sitting on a throne all day telling people what to do doesn't do it for me. But I'll tell you what. I know someone who's really looking forward to it.
No.
Where are the rest of our girlies? Aren't they tailing behind us? They need to come in and break us out already.
Unhinged, Magister. Ah, yes. I can sense your anger.
Is it the
Your
angry face that he
seething
has?
But it is nothing. Amplified 1,000-fold, and still it would quiver against the raging typhoon within me. The Kingdom Stone is no more. The floodgates have opened. You shall welcome death.
Ooh, she gets a dash too. I guess it makes sense. Both water dragons.
No! I won't let you kill him! Open your eyes, hatchling! This man has lied to you! All of you! His entire life! Do you remember the question?
Question.
The question I asked, but he dared not answer?
Answer?
What happened to all of the water dragons?
Water dragons?
Shut up!
Metal
I'm
Gear?
not listening to you! They were murdered. All of them.
Oh.
Entire clans of water dragons wiped out. Also, his kind could lay claim to the world that we once called home.
I could believe that. Based on very little, I could
Move
believe
aside,
that.
Hatchling. He will answer for his people's crimes. And then
After all, why are there so few of us?
No! I won't! Not like this! There has to be a better way than this!
Steven, I think we're gonna have to kill this guy.
The art of offering
Damn.
one hand in friendship, while the other holds a dagger behind their back. No, never again. Earth dragons are schemers and liars.
Lilac, what's going on? Oh boy.
Your Excellency, what have they done to you?
And so the cavalry arrives, just in time to witness your Magister's fatal indictment.
Pascal, of all people, it was you?
The signs were there that Ascal was maybe not the nicest person.
Explain everything later, but right
They did not
now,
have
the
protagonist
Magister has to
energy.
go.
I've already gone through the trouble of sparing one panda today. I don't intend to do so a second time.
The lives and ideals of this kingdom are but an extension of my own. I will not yield!
You think to stop me? Come then, show me your resolve.
Well, there's only like 2 main characters on your side, and there's like 4 or 6 main characters on our side, so. Ah, I see. She does half of my health in one shot. It is a fight that I technically could win, but probably won't. Okay, she does like a slash, does like 2 of those things. My fucking comrades are like dead as shit, bro. She also does one of those. Okay, she does like the Omega Zero slash, so that's not a good sign. Ooh, she anticipated me fucking coming too, damn. Let's see how long I can actually get through this on 1 health. There's actually a decent chance I could take her out, which I feel like would be a cool-ass achievement. Ah, she has a super form too, great. Now I would have to deal with shit that I do not know how to see coming. Ah, but thankfully the whole water dragon dash thing is like really, really good. The old strategy still works the old-fashioned way. Ah, so close though.
Gotta keep moving.
I will take this opportunity though to... There we go. And killed with a parry. Sad, sad state of affairs for a super boss. Unfortunately, I did have to revive the once, but that was pretty cool, though. We're getting lore as well. Bouncy. Too many of them?
Peace
What
and
do you mean?
stability to this city at
I still have another life.
We will not bow down to traitors!
Nira, stop!
That's it. We're out of here.
You could have done that at any time, Gong? Come on.
Came for.
What about the Magister? He needs to answer for everything he's done.
If he wants to prolong his suffering, then so be it. His time will come soon enough. And if any of his allies return, I will kill them.
Whoa. Evil little ship-ass robot. Porting away our mythical ancient robot.
No!
That's
Nira,
enough,
fucking calm
Nira.
down.
We've lost.
Cowards! How could you all just run away?
And you just said that we were outnumbered.
Right now, we have to get everyone to safety. Then we can figure out what to do.
Yeah, Raven.
It's my home.
It'll be okay, Lady Nira.
Forgive me.
We should get moving.
I will say,
Should've
well,
known
hold on.
better than to trust again.
I'll say it once the cutscene's over. All the cutscenes are over. Ruh-roh.
You have all done this world a great service. As long as my plans advance appropriately, your city will not be harmed.
Hooray!
Bakunawa will rise.
And are we through with cutscene? Can I talk about opinions yet? Oh, look, there he is. It's Spade. He's not dead. He's still in the game somewhere. He's gonna do roguery shit.
That scowl must have been talking to them behind my back. Even as I was training him, I should have been paying more attention. I failed my kingdom.
Is a fish at fault when it takes a fisherman's bait? Perhaps. But the fisherman's role should not be ignored.
Okay. I think I get that, Magister.
course, now I'm hungry.
Me too. I'm starving.
Wait a minute. I hope I still have them.
I hear I have them. Oh my god, that was so loud.
And shelter. Let's head to Shangmu.
Hey, Proto. Yeah.
Excellency.
We
That's a
just
sound
beat up a
idea.
big super boss. That the fish lady. She was like pretty damn hardy. But yeah, so I guess to recap, we just witnessed that the main antagonist fish lady accused the Magister of war crimes of killing off all the water dragons in the past, and we had a big fight with her. She bodied almost everybody, all of our allies, near instantly, and had an attack that did half of our health. I'll also say that attack was basically Omega Zero triple slash, so like that's intimidating. But we had to make a strategic retreat. We learned that the Magister, the Dragister, if you will, is an Earth Dragon. Which, well, the thing I want to say is an inspired choice to make the gold frills on the Magister's like hood slash helmet actually the gold spikes in the Earth Dragon head, which is even better because we got to look at Ascal earlier and be like, oh, he's an Earth Dragon. He's got these gold points coming out of his head. That's cool as fuck. And it's like, it ties together so well, and it doesn't feel like forced and arbitrary, and it works really cool with his drip. I love that design choice of the Magister. It's great. Might be multitasking a bit? Yeah, sure, no problem. And all of China knows I have the coupons, true. Fucking Mayor Zhao heard us coming before, you know, he even saw us, like, running down the street towards his palace. I know the fans like his hooded design better because it's more mysterious, but he's dripped out regardless. I mean, having the mystery is also a cool design, like for Freedom Planet 1, and that, like, it never becomes a point in Freedom Planet 1, but the way that it's done here to kind of unmask the Magister looks pretty brilliant. I love that. Learned today that RPG makers MZ and V have deceptively brilliant chibis. Awesome. I have no idea what that means, but if you care to elaborate, I will welcome it very much. Welcome, Miller. Welcome, Score. Oh my god, everybody's rolling in now. Shit, okay. I was happy. Free falling, free in the wind, oh, wrong game. I'm sure we'll have, like, a fall segment eventually. You're maybe just calling your shot early there, Babe Ruth. Also, I'm going to be curious to hear how Mayor Zhao feels after we left him for dead, in the last cutscene.
Oh, it's you!
Sonic Free Riders, gotcha.
Welcome!
I think it's -5
Hi,
security.
Mayor
Close the
Zhao.
door.
We're ready to redeem our coupons.
Oh, but of course! Just step right this way! Who's that?
That's the Magister, you rube. Pay your respects.
Don't you recognize the, like, the drip? It's not just the robe,
Ooh.
or the
Why
hood.
is this, awkward?
It's a long story. Can we
I
explain it
feel
all
like he maybe
inside,
knows
please?
a little bit.
Oh, I know I'm gonna regret this. Come on. This is absolutely horrible! Catastrophic! Who's going to be my battlefield?
Yeah, I
champion
figured that's what he was
now?
gonna complain
A
about.
talking fish just took over all of Shang-Tu, and that's what you're worried about?
It's
Yeah,
not his
But
kingdom.
also dibs on the Battlesphere champion title?
So can we stay here?
I suppose I could squeeze you all in the library. Follow me.
Oh, the library. That's where nerds hang out. Don't you know that TV is twice as fast
Your Excellency,
at information?
about what Murga was telling us. Was any of that true?
Yes,
Why?
it was a different time. We were at war. We had no choice.
No choice?
Yeah, no
How was
choice.
almost wiping out an entire race even a choice?
There are no good choices in war. There is only survival, and the means to achieve.
Oh, hey,
said
Ilvo.
survival.
I'll catch up on chat in a second.
Surely someone of your upbringing would understand that.
Oh no. Don't you dare try and guilt trip me. I never killed anyone when I was in the Red Scarves.
And yet, did you not behave in a manner contrary to your true self, simply because to do otherwise would invite the scorn of your peers? Did you not comfort yourself with the hopeless lie that you were a good person?
Ooh, hold on. That's
despite
fighting
the crimes
words.
you committed? The sins you inflicted?
You don't know what you're talking about. You don't know
anything!
Hey, that's enough. That's still the Magister you're shouting at. Besides, this here is a library.
Okay, fucking fun killer General Gong. Yeah, I think Lilac deserved to storm out after that rather than be still here in the library, but fair enough. Alright, let me catch up. RPG Maker, MZ, and MV are game-making programs with cheapy pixel art is at first very cute, but when you zoom in, actually, it's brilliantly detailed and proportioned. I mean, that's what makes good pixel art. Sonic Free Writers, how nonsensical the main theme lyrics are. It's also where I work out. Oh, the library. Too many people in your stream. I can't let you enjoy my presence for too long, but I am back. That's okay. You're still contributing to that number, so who's really undermining themselves here? XD. Dang, you missed the Murga fight? You did, unfortunately, but you know, it was a good fight. I liked it. I liked having to actually face like kind of a super boss like that almost. I mean, it wasn't totally outside of our abilities, but you know, only had one death. It worked out. Simple enough AI to work with on normal mode. The Magister is the narrator from Tome RPG. I think he's Harpuya from Last Cataclysm. Other people definitely know the Magister's name, and they've told me. I've just forgotten because I cannot remember names for the life of me, so... can't wait for an entire race to get it wiped out in my other Sonic-inspired game. Yeah, all of you oh, wait, that happened already. Evan Chong. There you go. That's the name. Racial prejudice and genocides are already this bad in Freedom Planet 2. I dread for whatever becomes the Japan facsimile for Freedom Planet 3. Freedom Planet 3 is gonna go into even darker places, it seems. We're gonna get into, like, nihilistic existential dread and, concepts about the eldritch beings that actually pull the strings behind us. Or, you know, it'll just be like an allegory for capitalism and we, you know... Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense as the next evolution. Maybe when Crash hits the Philippines. I think this is China, bro. You're in, like, the wrong country. These books look random and unorganized, but there's a couple of interesting ones. I love the book Bai. It's my favorite. Unlike the mainland kingdoms, Perusa has no ruler. A tribunal consisting of the 5 strongest warriors on the island work together to keep the peace. That's... well, without knowing more of the, their governmental structure, that's either a 5-person oligarchy or is like a weird, like, anarchical commune. Northern Avalis often thinks of Perusa as a primitive tribal city, but throughout its history, it's been the epicenter of biotech and medicine. That's... Alright, that's interesting to think of them as primitive and tribal, yet they have the fucking center of biotech and medicine. Mice markets. Oh, I saw those. They were so cute. Avalis has a moderate number of rodent citizens who avoid crowded areas out of fear of being trampled on. They prefer to build their houses indoors of regular-sized buildings. Rodent-friendly architecture has become more common in recent years as businesses hope to attract an entirely new clientele. And you won't hear a squeak out of us complaining about it. Oh boy. Whole-ass lore dump. Alright. Avalis has 3 major kingdoms, the sprawling city of Shangtu, the high-tech metropolis of Shangmu, the northern steppes of Shuigang. Each has their own laws and customs. More information can be found in the corresponding text. Go read the other flavor text. The royal palace is walled off from the rest of Shangtu. Much of what happens there is shrouded in secrecy, and the Magister rarely makes public appearances. Shangmu is the first kingdom of Avalis to allow its citizens to elect their own leader. Despite this, Mayor Zhao has continued to run unopposed for several years now. Oh, so this is technically a democracy, great. Shuigang is a tightly knit community. Almost everyone who lives there is either a soldier or has a soldier in their family. Shuigang's population are mostly bears who hibernate, so there's always a workforce shortage during the winter. Those who stay awake until spring are jokingly referred to as sleepwalkers. Feels like a Russia analogy. Or a Three Kingdoms analogy is actually the much better analogy. That should have come to my mind immediately. Yeah, that should have come to my mind immediately. Oh well. Let's see. When the Japan facsimile in FP3 be like an extra-dimensional space combine? True. That would make sense. When the racist bunny ends up being a foreshadowing for the actual plot. Shit, you're right. It got us used to thinking along those themes. It helps make it flow naturally, just like how the introduction of an Earth Dragon before seeing the Magister helps him flow in naturally to the story as well. Definitely the Mormon story becomes a lot more complicated than simple good versus evil plot, which I'm gonna appreciate that. I mean, I love Freedom Planet 1's plot, because Brevin is just an absolutely diabolical bastard. But having a more complicated, mature plot for Freedom Planet 2 is nice, especially as the characters are now, properly young adults rather than teenagers. Children who are born on Avalis inherit the traits of their maternal line. Dragons are the only exception. Children born of that union become a dragon half-breed that mixes traits from both parents. Interesting. Water dragons were so called out because of all the indigenous species on Avalis. They were the ones most favored by the Earth Dragons. The sudden and vicious betrayal was a shocking blow to the peace of the Earth Dragons had forged in this once war-torn world. Oof, okay. Water dragons were thought to have been all but cleansed from the face of Avalis. Cleansed? A fitting end for their wanton cruelty. Okay, the second edition of this text is real fucking biased. There have been several recent sightings of creatures that resemble those warmongers, which may indicate that remnants of that race still walk among us! Oh, like the funny game, Among Us. The bookshelf has information on Earth Dragons. The before time refers to a period in Avalis' history where the Earth Dragons' visitation from the stars. Many aspects of modern society have been influenced by their arrival, including tech and culture. And then, in the past, the world was ravaged by constant war and bloodshed. The arrival of the Earth Dragons in enlightened ways, however, the indigenous population were inspired to put aside their differences. Okay. Alright, scoreboard, wrap it up. You're getting towards spam territory. Let's see, Earth Dragons have robots that can project real solid holograms. Yeah, okay, I guess I could see why there's some little bit backwardsness there, but or a perception of backwardsness, but still. Didn't sound like the Earth Dragons really had too much in the way of biotech neither, so. Still teens in this game? I mean, kind of. It was ambiguous where they were in the beginning. Or in the first game. But I mean, they were teenagers, concretely. And I know they said like 3 to 4 years since Freedom Planet 1. I'm just kind of assuming that they were like late teens, maybe like 16 or so that way you could probably count them as like 18 or 19 now. I don't know. It just, to me, it makes more sense just because their voices are they're significantly less childlike. They've gone through... It's a very weird thing to say, but it sounds like they've gone through their entirety of puberty now, or at least the awkward voice developments of puberty. I don't know. I just like thinking of them as adults now, too. Maybe it's because I'm an adult and I want it to be relatable. Got a couple of inside guys feeding me from info on Shang Tu's occupation. Apparently no one's seen a peep of Murga since the invasion. Just wanna march right back into Shang Tu and take it back by force. But we gotta have a plan first. At least everyone's safe for now. Gotta tell you, those few seconds when we thought Brevin had come back, total panic. Got hairs I didn't even know about standing on end. Yeah, speaking of puberty, we're talking about hair we never even knew we had. Ascaldo, no wonder why he didn't want to go with you. Probably wanted to keep spying on us in the palace. Still can't believe I didn't see it. Hello, little goat lady. Leslie, I thought the Magister would be more organized than the mayor, but he's even worse. He gave me this look when I tried to clean up his desk. Gave me quite the heebie-jeebies, I tell you. I hope the mayor keeps his things organized. As much as he loves his history, I wish he loved putting books back on the right shelves more. Ooh, he is one of those disorganized bitches, huh? It's been so long since the leader of Shang Tu graced our halls. Oh my. What do I do? What do I say? Are my glasses straight? Well, he already yelled at you, so don't worry too much about it, little goat lady. I like this plot more than the first game. Yeah. Sonic fan game featuring ethnic cleansing feels almost as bad as when a Knuckles the Echidna comic featured the opening of Camp Fun unironically. Okay, send me that so I can look at it later if you can find it. I would love to fucking just I'd love to see that. How tone contrasting that is. I like that dragons are from space, reimagining how dragons came from the heavens in Eastern mythology. Oh yeah, that is pretty cool actually. And again, get to have more cultural experience that I'm not familiar with. I think Lila's supposed to be 17-ish in the game, according to the wiki. Ah, I see. I didn't know my pubes could stand on it. Hope Leslie doesn't turn out to be a genocidal criminal planning to destroy anything that ever ate meat. Yeah, and hopefully she doesn't have, like, these weird berries that turn us crazy. That would be awful. Oh, okay, the books just repeat. Okay, good. I didn't want to have to read that many more books. I wanted to kind of get back to the action. We'll talk to you later. Filled with biographies of famous red pandas. Mayor Zhao is probably related to them. We'll have instruction manuals for gardening and cooking. Nothing too useful. We got little bamboo torture area. Oh, you're a cute sprite. Who are you? Libby. I was in Mayor Zhao's Transcendental Meditation Gardens. sweeping up some flower petals when I heard a crash. Hey, that would be me, followed by a high-pitched scream. That would also be me. I assumed it was just the mayor getting mad at one of his visual novels again. Turns out kidnapped. Oops. Oh no, he was sad that the... he was sad that the Mario Flood Yowie didn't pan out. Oh, what a tragedy. She made a cameo in Magman with EZ. Oh, sweet. Even more reason to play that game. And she was going to be the Libre office mascot? Damn, I actually used that, too. Save the World plot becomes an allegory for how the dev feels about the world. Yeah, that's actually a pretty cool thing. That's a good way of talking about shit that actually matters to you. It's how you put your heart and soul into things when you already have emotional connection to, you know, the objective you want to write coming true. Oops, I clicked out of the window. Okay, thanks for sending that to me, Grim. I'll take a look at that later. Did manage to catch up and free him from those ropes, though. Oh, good. You at least did what we failed to do. I'm glad that somebody was covering Mayor Zhao's ass. Alright, Magister, what the hell you got to say? I know that these events are not easy nor pleasant to process, Sash Lilac, but I thank you on behalf of the people of Shang-Tu for continuing to stand with us. We'll see how long that lasts. You never know, I might have my dark evil turn as well. You better treat me nicely. Oh, plot.
Good evening, my lovely fugitive guest.
Fugitives?
Dinner is served.
You might be right about that, but you're also not right.
Oh man, I totally forgot how hungry I was.
Did you?
I'm not really that hungry. Not after what happened tonight.
Speaking of which, tonight has not been easy. We have lost the battle, but the war is not over yet.
Okay, Nira.
We need to devise a strategy. Murga is a threat to all of Avalis.
Yeah, and I doubt you'd want her coming to visit your city again, Zhao.
Pah! If that fish face so much as lays a single foot in my city, she'll be fried.
Yeah, that's what you say, Half Pint.
Like this plate of fried plantains right here. Yeah, only more like blackened
Yeah.
bananas, as these babies have clearly been cooked to golden perfection.
Woohoo! Pass me some of that, will ya?
One moment. Here you are.
Focus!
So what do we know about Murga anyway? I mean, what else?
Murga comes from a time when Shang-Tu was at war with the island nation of Perusa. She was uncontrollable.
Oh, we were fighting
laying
Perusa.
waste to entire armies single-handedly. My
I could believe
ancestors
that.
were unable to end her, but they did devise a way to contain her. They sealed her and her destructive
Container?
potential
I hardly
away
even know her.
with the power of the Kingdom Stone.
The Kingdom Stone. So when the
Mm.
stone was shattered,
Oh,
that
shit.
Brevin.
Brevin really
another
does have
clan leader
a
could lay at his feet.
butterfly
What
effect on
else?
things.
Murga seems to be completely set on her vengeance. Why? All the water dragons are gone now.
Well, that sounds like a
And then
good
there's
reason for
Okinawa.
revenge.
Just what is that thing? There's so much we don't know, and the only people who can tell us are long dead.
Oh, those people may be dead, but there's no reason why they can't talk.
Are you a necromancer?
Literally
Oh, damn.
talk, I mean, but my library has the largest collection of historical texts in all of Avalis. I'm sure I have a few books written by people who lived in those times.
Wow, that sounds super neat. I'd love to read them.
Certainly, our rental fees are very reasonable.
God damn it, Mayor
Then I will
Zhao.
commit myself to research. Perhaps an answer to our current predicament lies within those texts.
I'd love to help too. If that's okay, Your Excellency.
A second pair of eyes would be useful.
Yeah, while you guys read, I'm gonna go find Corey and talk her out of this.
What? Absolutely not. She's with them. That makes her our enemy.
She attacked us, Carol. She put you in danger.
Okay, fair points all around, but listen, I know how she thinks. It's all about money to her.
Then go talk to her with Zhao. He knows money real
You
good.
want me to bribe her or something? I'm sure she'd switch sides just like that.
Everything you just said does not help your case in the slightest. A mercenary who would work for the highest bidder and change loyalties at the drop of a hat is inherently untrustworthy.
I concur. It would be an unnecessary risk.
Come on, we could use her help. She has that huge airship thing too.
Don't mean to toot my own horn here, but fastest airship in the country.
You're so right,
there.
and it sank into the fucking river last time.
And we shall avail ourselves of that service as well.
Oh, well, I didn't mean. I guess I did mean, but
It is settled. The mercenary is too great a risk. We must
Haha,
focus on the
your
immediate
entire
task
air
ahead
fleet
of
is gonna get
us.
shot down
Assess
now,
the
Mayor
threat of
Zhao.
Murga, and stop this Bakunawa.
I wonder what's for dinner.
Everyone!
Apparently it was
Carol is
plantains.
gone!
Of course she is.
Of all the worst times.
Traitor!
What? Carol? She may be a lot of things, like reckless and selfish, but
She knows
But what
where
was
the
that first
Magister is
thing?
hiding and our plans. If she doesn't outright join Murga, then this information will be beaten out of her.
Yeah,
It
she's not the
doesn't matter
brightest.
how we feel about her. She's placed our entire mission at risk.
That doesn't make her a traitor. That makes her like the comic
You
relief
hear
side
yourself?
character.
You're talking about our friend.
The captain was our friend. Ascal was our friend. Who's next? I
Askel
wonder?
was not
Are
my
you going
friend.
to
That
join
was
Murga
your
as well?
problem.
Mira, calm down.
Don't tell me what to do.
Oh, your eyes are getting bloodshot.
Stop fighting! I can find Carol. I know her scent. Lady Nira, I know
Little
you're
homunculus.
hurting, and I know you're having trouble trusting people right now.
We don't even know who her parents are. It fits
I would
perfectly.
never ever hurt you.
Aw, the puppy dog eyes are working on little Nira.
You're right. Forgive my outburst.
It's okay. We'll find her together.
Together.
Right.
We all know where she's going, so all we need to do now is find her sister.
Her ship is the Perusian carrier. She'll most certainly have a base in the southern islands.
And they're big airships too,
That's
so you
where
could
we're
probably
headed.
see them pretty quickly.
Perusa!
Hold it right there! You don't honestly think you can get to Perusa without my help, do you?
You're coming with us?
Certainly! With our combined strength and cunning, we'll get that fish
This doesn't really sound like a
proper
plan. This sounds more like a...
I want
Yeah.
to find a new battlesphere champion.
Very well. Your ship would ease the difficulty of passage.
To the skies, my friends!
Well, the Desert Eagle. This is not Counter-Strike. We are not doming Nira in the head, as annoying as she can be. Oh shit, he's really modernized. It's no longer like old Yunk sails. Now it's like metal sails. Cool. Okay, let me catch up on some stuff. Give me a snack chow. Unfortunately, Murga's too busy fighting the race war to have her wrath pointed at Breffin. Whatever dark corner of the galaxy he's hidden his ass in. Honestly, he probably, like, I don't know. I feel like he probably got covered in rubble and is actually dead. But Serpent is somehow alive, that little bastard. Traitor more an optimistic dumbass. Yeah, exactly. Guess is the angle they're taking from Nira in this game, implying her cold attitudes because of something that happened in her past. I could believe that. I mean, there's definitely more. There's gonna be some character development to Nira, which that much is obvious. It's going to be interesting just what that character development is and what is really her story, because she definitely has a lot of baggage she's carrying around to, and puts it all into the fact that she wants to be the best, most loyal, like, soldier, or, like, general commander? I don't know what her title is, but certainly probably above General Gong. Yeah, she kind of devotes her life to the city, probably because she has some kind of life debt or traumatic past or something like that. I would be curious to see what it is. Okay, so where are we? This is back to the tutorial areas, the Phoenix Highway. Alright. Alright, we can play some video games now. To defeat Murga, we just need the AWP. Oh, is Murga a Counter-Strike name as well? Is that what I'm not getting?
We'll handle it from here, Mayor. You may continue on your way.
He's not coming with us?
Hey, he's finding a
Oh,
Battlesphere
I
champion.
get it. We need to keep a low profile. Now in his airship would be way too conspicuous.
Wrong!
That he doesn't even
I'm
fit in the
just
portrait.
way too awesome for this mission.
Or that. Sure.
Yeah, sure, whatever, Zhao.
Off to find my champion. Toodles!
We'll call you if we need a ride.
Watch out for roaming fees!
Bye, Mayor Zhao! Keep on battlespearing!
I kind of like Zhao's characterization a little bit more in this game because while he's still kind of that same very unhelpful, not opportunistic, maybe opportunistic kind of jerk, he also has a little bit more of this kind of just free attitude to him. It's like, it's funny less than infuriating. Alrighty. Time for more gaming. Ooh. Beautiful beach area. Tropical paradise, even. And the water dragon gets to go underwater? Unheard of. And we get water running? Oh, hell yeah. And that's how you know we're playing a once Sonic fan game. And for some palm tree panic. Absolutely. Well, this is very lovely. This fits kind of like my ideal aesthetic very nicely. I am a big fan of not only floral patterns and abstract patterns, but also kind of a solar punk vibe, and this is like giving that kind of like good fairly high technology alongside like, you know, an optimistic, sunny kind of outlook and future. It's very, very nice to look at. Plus the floating totally not Angel Island in the background is pretty cool too. It really all meshes together quite nicely. Do y'all have favorite aesthetics of your own? I would be curious to have a discussion about favorite aesthetics and why. So I know I love my solar punk just because it's, I don't know, not only does it remind me of, you know, Mega Man ZX, one of my favorite series, but like I really liked the aesthetic before playing that, and it's just kind of like, I don't know, it's just so nice. It's bright. The fact that there's like a future that maybe doesn't suck is a really nice ideal, even if it's not necessarily the most realistic depiction. But, you know, why the hell can't it be? We could have high technology living in harmony with a better future for all. It may seem unobtainable, but it's possible one day with enough hard work and dedication and maybe betterment of civilization. Anyone's best thing. Let's see, after lots of drama and plot twists, we have a really relaxing level. Yeah, true. It is nice to actually have this as a, you know, a counterpart to what we just witnessed. Okay, attacking these jellyfish is just a terrible idea. I see. Oh god, the launch octopus missiles. Sonic CD's got good solar punk too. Vaporwave aesthetic is pretty cool. I like Vaporwave to a certain extent. It's kind of like that retro future vibes. You know, it has kind of the same things I do like a little bit about solar punk and being, you know, somewhat optimistic and chill and relaxed. But it is also like, I think the thing that maybe holds Vaporwave a little bit back for me is just for how much it like kind of ends up being a nostalgic kind of aesthetic. And well, there's nothing inherently wrong with nostalgia, and I certainly would engage with it from time to time. I forgot that would make me go upwards. I'm less of a look at you know, the past kind of person. Just past aesthetics are not my thing. Ooh, looks like there's probably something up there. Well, abstract vaporwave. I mean, that sounds cool. I don't know exactly what it entails, abstract vaporwave, but I think that'd be pretty neat. You know, and I could give some good examples of like what kind of vaporwave media, you know, I could enjoy. Like, there's dark wave, synthwave is still pretty nice. I do love the occasional cyberpunk dystopia. I also really enjoy Hypnospace Outlaws aesthetic. It's a very cool game of like that kind of, you know, vaporwave Windows 95 kind of era with kind of somewhat startling technology. It's pretty cool overall. Wait, yeah, actually, I would like to run back up this. There's a little green ring here. Oh, there's another fucking missile. Gross. There we go. Okay. Tend to like Y2K aesthetics a lot when sex involves CG type stuff. Solar punk's aesthetic you enjoy. Tend to associate Vaporwave with hipsters and sound clowns who don't know when to let jokes die, but that's because of some bad experiences in the 2010s. Huh. That's an interesting association. I guess I never went that way. I mostly just went with the fact that everybody has like, you know, chill synthwave radio beats to relax to, which I do occasionally listen to. I do like listening to synthwave as kind of like my lo-fi hip-hop beat replacement. It's just a very nice kind of thing to, you know, work to. For me personally. I like Y2K for its futurism mostly. Okay, that's cool. I mean, I can share that. I love... It's still the only thing I guess that holds it back for me in that sense is then just the fact that it's no longer futurism at this point. It was futurism, which is cool, but I guess now it's kind of like, well, it no longer is futurism, and so I guess that's why I still look towards solar punk, because I'm like, oh, well, that still is futurism. Okay, weird hitbox on this thing. Ooh, nice yacht. Oh shit, I can actually move it. Riding on yachts. I'm gonna play VDLC 9, One World There, classify as abstract vaporwave. I'm not familiar with that, no. Never heard of it before. Alright, I guess I can see why they're calling this place primitive, all things considered. I mean, it definitely, to everyone's point, yeah, the Earth Dragons had fucking space technology. This is more modern, I guess, than what we have, but it certainly does look a little bit more retro in comparison to what Shang 2 has got on offer. Okay, shooting missiles. Alright, obviously the inside's the weak point, so I've got to wait for my opportunity there. Well, not really in a space I can hit you yet. Maybe it's going to alternate between two attack patterns. Yeah, okay, so this is the chance to beat it up. Alright, it does not... Much like the worst of bosses that have invulnerability, they are not vulnerable for all that long. Okay, good, and I can't get crushed there. Okay, that was a concern I was having. So I can be a little bit more aggressive. I was expecting to totally, like, take damage from, like, being clamped in between the two clamshells. This boss is cool. Yeah, I do like its design. It's cool to kind of have, like, a, what is this, a wave bike clamshell. And it's kind of cool to have a, you know, boss that is in two pieces. Gotta be one of my favorite genders. Okay. Similarly, I do love the any boss that lets me just run on water effortlessly. It's a very cool aesthetic. Or hell, any boss that is fought while running is also cool as hell. It's part of why Syntax is one of my favorite fights in Freedom Planet 1. Nice. Super Mario World hack, very famous one if you're ingrained in the community. I see. Like how goofy the boss core looks. Yeah, I like how it has that little ooh face on it as well. It's very cute. Yeah, it incorporates the water running mechanic nicely, even if it is mostly just an aesthetic type of thing. You may have created a brand new aesthetic for the world, containing the Sneeple I mentioned streams ago. It's like a simultaneous mix of Cretaceous, contemporary, Egyptian, and abstract subspace. That is a melding of many times together. That sounds like the kind of aesthetic you would see when, like, you're watching like a show and like their their time travel device explodes and now the timeline is all screwed up and they have to put things back in order. That's pretty neato. Alright, resync my mouth movements, and oops, I forgot clicking into the game would do stuff. There we go.
Signal. Carol? I don't know. It's all fuzzy.
Like Carol.
About time you ladies picked up.
What the?
Hi, Spade.
Spade?
That's my name. Don't wear it out.
A red scarf. Explain yourself. How did you access our channel?
Oh, Nira, shut up.
For an Italian person. Maybe in the basement at Goldie's. Can't miss it.
Post the Sneeple in the server. Yeah, I don't quite remember the Sneeple discussion. I mean, I would love to hear more. Kumusta, welcome to Perusa, former home to the ancient warmongering race known as the Water Dragons, Guar. Oh, cool. The entire area has also been converted into like a tacky pastiche, making fun of the conquered peoples of this land. Have no fear, Perusa is now a proper civilization, and the Water Dragons are all gone. Except for me, I am the grim specter of those dark times, Guar. You're a fucking shark. Shut the hell up. Mom says I can be anything I want when I grow up. I want to be a caterpillar. I've been practicing too. Excellent. Ta-da! Kid doesn't even know string shot yet. Has a long way to go before becoming a caterpillar. Bit of an amateur volcanologist, so I'm here on a field trip to see the volcanoes firsthand. Also, maybe add a few more rocks to my collection. Oh, hell yeah, fellow rock gatherer. Never collected them personally before, so this should be fun. I actually am a rock gatherer. For those who are newer to the streams, I actually do some minor collection of like rocks and minerals. I keep it at my desk at my office. I have like a bunch of pieces ranging from like agates to like small emeralds to like things I find a little bit more chemically interesting, like barium sulfate, a nice blue barium sulfate piece, a copper green malachite piece. I love geology and rocks because it relates to chemistry, and you know, it's like that's the closest thing I can have to chemistry as a hobby without endangering myself or spending hundreds of dollars on expensive solvents and equipment. I figured I'd amscrape from Shang too. Okay, good. We still do have a jukebox. Nice. Not only is it a tacky tourist attraction, it's a racist tacky tourist attraction. Yeah! My sister knew a kid who wanted to be a spider when he grew up. I maybe wanted to kind of be a robot when I grew up in a sort of serious sense. Like, I knew it wasn't possible, but I was kind of like, ooh, I would love to be robot. You could tell I played Mega Man early. It's faded, but the inscription says, the Moonflower of Peace. She's gorgeous. Feels like I've seen her before. Yeah, it kind of has like the same like hair spikes coming out of you and like, you know, almost the same ribbons coming out of the back of your head. Crazy. I wonder if that's like I wonder if that's her mom. Nothing but the feet left. Poor guy. Who stood here, I wonder? What did they do? I'm asking you all these questions. Old civilization gets nearly wiped out, and lands they've ruled are turned into a tourist attraction. Game theory, Perusa is just Freedom Planet Hawaii. I wouldn't doubt that. That kind of actually makes a little bit of sense. Crash wanted to grow up to be General Grievous. Honestly, same. That would be pretty cool, too. Having, you know, 4 arms with lightsabers would be pretty badass. Having 4 arms would be badass. Like, okay, I actually thought a lot as a child about how cool it would be to have either at least A, prehensile tail, or B, multiple arms. Like, it's so cool and practical, and you can grab onto, like, many things. It's awesome. I would love to have multiple arms. It'd be cool as hell. Yeah, little did they know VTubers would be a thing, and you could actually become a robot if you wanted to, or a caterpillar, or a knucklehead McSpasmatron. If this is your first visit to Perusa, then you're in for a treat. The Vulcan are active. Recommend you take an aerial island tour on the Sigwata, but the Captain Corazon seems oddly busy this time of year. Also, everybody is greeting us in, hold on. Volcano, you mean the Vulcan? When it blows, we're used to it. Bad stuff happens around here, it's Perusa's curse. Yeah, no, Grim, I think you're exactly hit the nail on the head with the whole Hawaii thing. Not only are they greeting us with, Kumusta instead of Aloha, they're also, it's a volcano beach town, that was conquered by, the natives got conquered out, and now it's turned into a tourist attraction. I think you're entirely correct. Are you looking for a fresh new jam? I got all the latest albums. Oh, I was hoping you were talking about food. Only shop in Adventure Square that accepts crystal shards as payment. We all gotta do our part to clean up the environment. I guess those are litter. Sure, why not? Oh right, you just tell me you sold vinyl. I don't really care about that for right now. Oh, I talked to 80 citizens, though. Did you know the broadsword is the most powerful weapon in its weight class? Pound for pound, the sheer power of the broadsword is unmatched. It's also in the human egg group. Okay, and you just exchange gold gems after that spiel. Sure. Why the hell not? I'll save up on crystals so I can donate to the museum. Having multiple limbs is great. The extra clumsiness, I suppose, but then you can also have more limbs to catch yourself when you fall down. I had a heckin' fine salad earlier. Oh god, we encountered a Tumblr user. Those saucy leaves didn't stand a chance. I get weird looks for eating my food with a mallet. But do you know how much your teeth get worn down from chewing? Okay, that's Amelia. And then we have Sunny the Hedgehogs. Everyone's always moving so fast all the time. I like to stop and smell the roses. Gotta take it easy. That's my motto. Going too fast is no good. Alright. They made it so obvious you couldn't possibly miss it. A lot of people think I'm being clingy towards Sunny. Of course I am. I'm his wife. I love it. I love it. They're so adorable. Best NPCs. I gotta agree. I'm inclined to agree. Those are like top 3 now. Woof, I'm hungry. Time for a trip to my ube garden. Oh shit, that sounds lovely, actually. I'm not saying all that out loud. Hello, inhabitant Lilibeth. These are my twins, Grabby and Throwin. Ah, you're that type of berserker. Best stay on their good side, or they may give you an impromptu flying lesson. Nah, I'm just joshing you. You seem nice enough. Captain Kalaw. He's a hero around here. He's the first fighter from Perusa to become a Battlesphere champion. Oh, that's not good. That's not really my thing, to be honest. The ocean's where I'm meant to be. Yeah, you're more like a battle ocean champion. You want to, like, fight sharks and shit. Okay, the camera is panning. But there's no extra direction to go there. Okay. Very nice aesthetic around here. It's very beautiful. Oh, I can enter. Me, Snick the Hedgehog. Or Shadoom the Hedgehog. These meticulously carved panels show the history of Perusa. Oh, I'm sure this'll be good. From the Earth Dragon's first encounter with the Water Dragon tribes to the subsequent enlightening of the tribes, the Earth Dragons bringing gifts of advanced technology and civilization to the Water Dragons. And finally, to the Water Dragon's cruel betrayal, resulting in the extermination of all Water Dragon kind for the good of the world. Alright. Oh shit, I didn't want to leave yet. I wanted to look at the fake history museum. Bing bang! Welcome to a recently installed Information Dispersal Experiential Audio Desk, also known as IDEA. What about the history and culture of the Water Dragons and their many achievements? Hear these stories and more through the technology of IDEA. IDEA, sponsored by her. I like the Bat People. The Bat People are cool too. They fly around. We're not getting into that on this stream. Bat People. What are we talking about? I missed what the half of what you two were talking about there. Biotech. I hate biology. Perhaps due to their biodiversity or the adaptability of their bodies, the Water Dragons were naturally gifted in the field of biotechnology. From tweaking physical traits to specialized genetic enhancements that allowed them to live on land, everything was possible with their science. However, in order to receive the Earth Dragon's gifts, the Water Dragons bound themselves to physical homogeneity, putting an end to their wild experimentation. They were all the same? They were genetically similar and got wiped out by a plague? The Water Dragons venerated the passage and phases of the moon, worshipping our natural satellite in the night sky. Blue moon, blood moon, supermoon, eclipse, and Lilith were observed as major calendar events. Exact cultural practices vary, but Lilith moon in particular was celebrated as a night for sweethearts and lovers. Rar, XD, nuzzles your bulge. A massive joint venture between the Earth Dragons and Water Dragons, the Bakunawa was a spacefaring arc ship designed to sail the stars. Oh, a joint venture. A key feature was the experimental planet Cracker Beam. You can't say that. Capable of breaking apart matter and harvesting the materials to power and repair the ship. Ooh, neat. Sadly, construction was halted and then abandoned entirely in the wake of the Water Dragon War, a significant blow to the advancement of space travel. Well, good thing Brevin didn't get his hands on that, at least. Oh god, this asshole's back again. Pay no attention to the museum employee clinging for dear life outside. These information kiosks are completely automated with pre-recorded narration and definitely not broken. I'm gonna make you climb up again. And again. And one more time. Alright. I've tortured the NPC enough. Wow, that looks familiar. Uncomfortably realistic. This one looks like it could even be my mom. I don't think I have time to unpack that thought right now. Fair and true. This looks different. Touch. Oh, another dialogue.
New entry, Cordelia, personal. Subject, Ocean Dweller rumors. There's
Ooh,
been talk
wait, oh,
of
that
some
looks like
kind
her.
of new threat arising from the Ocean Dwellers. A champion of immeasurable power, biologically engineered for war.
Oh, that's Omega. I know that guy.
Substantial these rumors are, but given their current level of righteous descent, I wouldn't dismiss their ability to craft such a beast. Father is convinced that we've run out of options for dealing with these savages. If that's the case, then there isn't much time left. I have to act without his permission.
Of course, both warlords think that the other dragons are inferior.
To negotiate some kind of peace with the Ocean Dwellers. Surely they'll listen to reason. We're all living on this planet together after all. End entry.
Oh no, it's water dragons against water dragons. That's a shame. But, you know, they had two different kingdoms, two different cultures, land versus sea.
Magister, how goes the research?
I have perused numerous texts about the war, but none of them have mentioned anything about Murga that we do not already know.
Got some news on that front. I just found a personal audio log from someone named Cordelia, and she was talking about Murga.
Cordelia? Princess Cordelia?
How long have you been alive,
What
Magister?
did she say?
She said that Murga was a champion of some kind.
I see. I will look into the matter. You must focus on the imminent threat of Bakunawa.
Magister, I think... No. I know where to find more clues about Murga.
The sea?
Truly? Does it not seem odd that you, of all people, stumbled upon this audio log?
Maybe I just got lucky.
I mean, it's out in the
Or
open.
maybe someone is out to entrap you, like Murga.
It's in a
Let us
museum.
not forget her previous attempt to coerce you.
I guess it could be masterfully crafted bait, but... Hell yeah, now that is an item get stinger. I want to be that excited every time I grab a fucking energy tank in Metroid. Come on, Nintendo, step up your game. New Battlesphere challenges to collect the remaining 12. Okay, I guess I'll be able to go back there in the future. Alright. Let me get back, catch up on chat. The random capitalization feels like it's meant to be said in a Spamton voice. Yeah, if only I actually knew how Spamton was voiced. I just did my best to kind of put on a, you know, cartoony kind of announcer. So I guess I was kind of trying to channel Spamton, but maybe the spirit of him rather than literally him. And we'll pass Goldie for now, and that's just the ship out of here. Okay.
I'm getting a signal.
Yeah, we've already got that signal. What if they taxidermied her mom? Ooh, that would be pretty rough. Thankfully, that just looked like a plastic, like, kind of put your head behind. Well, no, that actually was an armor, huh? Yeah, that could be weird. Seems like Lilac and Murga can live on land. Oh yeah, from the whole bioengineering thing, I guess. And we have a different subspecies of dragon, water dragon. Then imagine Lilac reading all this and finding out all this new info about her species. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, no, it's messed up. I mean, for how much the game, at least the first game, kind of wanted to make front and center that Mila was a random orphan. It's hard to forget that. Sort of all three of these characters are kind of random orphans, like, or it's a little easy to forget that all three of the characters are random orphans. Like, yeah, sure, we now know that Carol has a sister, but no mention of their parents or their family life, and Lilac's one of the last few water dragons in existence, so, like, you know, where the hell did she come from? What are her parents like? She already just confirmed that's like, oh wow, this could look like my mom, I wonder. It's unfortunate. Referencing the colonization of America? Could be. I mean, many different types of colonization it could be referencing. I mean, as Grimm's kind of alluded to, this is almost certainly an analogy for Hawaii, Perusa over here. But, you know, there could be, or maybe a direct inspiration from Hawaii and its cultural history. But, you know, it could be other things as well. I'm sure there have been other island nations that have been absolutely steamrolled like this. After all, island nations tend not to have gained gigantic militaries in the past because of the fact that they are an island nation and don't exactly have the largest of resources or population. Hey, Chris, welcome. I'm catching up on chat right now. Masterly crafted bait. Boo. Likes a hybrid as well. Yeah, I never revealed what her other half was. Oh yeah, true. We did just read that book on like mother plus other equals half kind of thing. I mean, she does have ear spikes. Maybe she's a half water dragon. Them being orphaned seems like it could be a dark deconstruction of Sonic characters not having parents. True, I could believe that. Magister's supposed to be William McKinley Stanlin, and I don't think he's making it to the end of the game. Oof. Oh, hello, cheerful cheetah lady. Lisa, Kumusta, welcome to Goldies. Our specials today are Gin Pom Pi and Wang Wang. If you don't know what those are, you're probably not old enough to be in here. Or we're not Perusian enough. Our military only has 5 soldiers, but they're all we need. That's what you think for now. Sergeant Guy once blew up a Sky Pirate airship after they stepped on his ube garden. Captain Arnold did the same thing when they sent reinforcements. Ah, okay. So, okay, that's those yellow beret guys out there. They're very, they're protagonists too in their own right.
Long time no see.
Indeed.
Long time no see.
And we have never met. Are we done?
Yep.
Spade got a glow up as well. Cool
over
outfit.
Your hackles. Your channel's secure. I just got the codec frequency off my brother.
I guess Dale heard about the attack, huh?
Yeah.
Pretty hard not to.
He's doing everything he can to avoid an all-out war with an ancient water dragon. In the meantime, I'm just doing my part to save the world.
Thanks, Spade.
Not conduct business with career criminals.
You already
Yeah,
do.
And saving the world doesn't really line up with your usual interests.
Look, it was either this or helping Mayor Zhao find his champion. And you know me, I like my jobs dangerous. Besides, I've got intel that I think you'll want to know.
I have
What do
AMD,
you
thank
say?
you.
Let's do it for Carol.
What kind of intel?
Secret tunnels, strange beacons.
An
the
i7
works.
10,000
These islands
processor.
are crawling with them, and our newly elected leader of Shang 2 is using them for her plans.
Ooh, spooky. That's the volcano.
Is that a volcano?
I only see smoke, which is good. Hot melty lava would be bad.
Not exactly a vacation hotspot, huh?
Exactly
Oh,
is.
it's a hotspot, all right. Those volcanoes should be dormant. Plus, a bunch of robots have moved into the region, and they are definitely not friendly.
Robots. Sounds like that monkey's friends.
We will find out what these extremists are planning and crush them at their source. Perhaps you are of some use to us after all, Scarf. But don't expect us to owe you anything.
Rude.
Relax. Big Bro's the one footing the bill. These are the leads I've dug up so far.
Then this diner will act as our headquarters for the interim.
We can talk battle strategies over Lumpia.
Right. Let's move out.
Cool. Sergeant Guy, Bowser, Paper Mario. Oh yeah, that name did sound familiar, huh? You are right. I guess I didn't play the original Paper Mario, so it didn't stick out to me as much. I've only played Thousand Year Door and Super Paper Mario. But now that you're reminding me, yeah, that is like the toy block area in the original Paper Mario. That guy, that Sergeant Guy. I do not trust Spade. He's right over there. But as long as King Dale vouches for him, I'll accept his help. That said, I've not been able to get in direct contact with His Majesty. It appears that Shui Gong is preparing to bulwark its defenses, both its walls and floors. I wonder why they care about their floors so much. It's not like that it caused an invasion last time. Long time no see! Heh, still got it, Spade. I am cool and suave personified. Oh yeah? And you're talking to yourself. That's how you know cool guys talk to themselves all the time. Anyway, leads. We should be following up on those leads. Pick one. Go away now. Hi, Mila. Welcome to El Laboratorio de Mila Mark II. Lisa set me up with a lab right here at Goldie's. Isn't that neat? She even let me go through the bar for some extra ingredients, just as long as we have the gold gems. Nice. I have more potions I could buy then. I'm probably good with the ones that I actually have, though, so I don't really want to buy other ones. Physical taps absorb life. Stronger shields are alright. Alright, still the same Still the same old potions. We're good here. It's a cool-ass and very big restaurant to have an entire secret underground lab. Also, for some reason, these stairs are, like, coated as, like, slippery. That's a little strange. But alright. Like Mila and Nira get help from Bubsy himself to defeat Murga. Okay, Spade isn't that uncool. It's pretty uncool, but maybe not that uncool. A different brand of uncool. Bubsy cosplaying Spade would be pretty cool. That would be edgy Bubsy. Alright. I feel like instead of going from lowest to highest difficulty this time, let's start with one of the 4-star difficulties. The big fiery brimstone level is standing out to me. Both Bubsy and Spade are voiced by Sean Chiplock? Oh, okay, that's funny. That's pretty funny. He knows how to play an uncool character very well. One who both thinks that he's the coolest shit in the world, both think that they're the coolest shit in the world in different ways. Just mentioned when I streamed the first game. Oh, yeah, I always forget it. I don't, that's the great part about talking to me in chat. I'll remember, like, maybe 60% of the things you say. That way you can be repetitive, and I can also be repetitive in what I say. It's like just an infinite content generation. What could possibly go wrong?
The volcanic activity on the island is reaching a critical juncture.
Yeah?
We have to act immediately, or there won't be a Perusa left.
Oh! We could blow a hole in the side of the volcano!
And...
all that lava will plop into the
don't say plap plap, Mila.
Okay, 1, you're dark. 2, you want to stop a volcano by blowing it up?
She's not wrong. That lava is coming out one way or another, so we might as well do it in a way
Yeah,
that's safe.
I think the people of the island will not appreciate blowing
For
up
this
their
plan to
cultural
succeed,
volcano.
We must create a powerful explosion. Mila, that explosive color-changing potion of yours. I don't suppose you could create a more potent version.
I think so. I just need a few ingredients.
Oh, hell yeah, fetch quest time.
Probably find them around the island. I'll make a list.
Then it looks like we're going on a scavenger hunt.
Mila, no. I agree. Mr. Lenti and Amy Smith are also both in the new Bubsy game, which is Mario, Notte, and Mila. Oh, sweet. I still have to play the new Bubsy game eventually. I do actually want to give it a go. I was kind of... Hold on.
I'll call
Here.
Zal when we're ready. He can help us reach the peak.
Peak?
A full-scale eruption would be disastrous. Safe wins.
Yeah, I actually, I kind of mentioned in the Discord chatting a while ago, but I do have a slight, just general interest in Bubsy because of, like, I was the person who, when I was a teenager, everybody else was annoyed by Bubsy, so I kind of spammed and Bubsy posted often to annoy my friends. So to get more Bubsy would be extra funny. Oh shit, we're fighting the... As Proto will call it, the Shy Lily water bubble. Oh god, what is it doing?
Cyclone!
Alright, retreat for now. Ooh, we get to go underground. Who's ready for their favorite Mega Man Zero level where it's just desert and sand? And you go underground. Ooh, there's a big key over here. Big keyhole. There's Glorp on the wall. I love Glorp. This level is a level? Alright. I'll take your word for it. See what it ends up being. Ooh, a little key wisp. It reminds me of Keezer from Wario Land 4. Ah, I see. Oh, okay, I thought I was going to be differently oriented on the wall the whole time.
Guys, this place has Bakunawa carved on the walls. Hello? Can anyone read me?
Nope, just me, you, and your thoughts, Carol.
Something here is blocking the signal.
Or Lilac. Wrong person. Wrong protagonist. How would you play Bubsy on the Atari Jaguar then? I have no idea. I guess I would probably just get an emulator at this point. I never had an Atari Jaguar. For having been the Atari fan we talked about the other night, my kind of love for the Atari type stuff ended after the 2600 and the 5200. It just stopped being relevant to me at that point. Oh, hell yeah. Take that shield. One-way door? Okay, one-way door. Love the music, best tunes. Oh, it is quite a nice tune. And the background, lead in the bedrock. It's very heavy. Fashion Furry Tale is also part of the Bubsy collection release, so that's how. Oh, cool. Oh, but yeah, so I'm kind of interested in Bubsy, not only for that stupid reason, but also, like, it did look like a legitimately good game, so I would be interested in trying it at some point. I just, you know, I currently have a lot of other things I'd like to give my attention towards, so I will probably give it my attention much later. Because, you know, next after Freedom Planet, and I'm not even sure if I'm going to do all characters on Freedom Planet, or, you know, just give it a little bit of a rest between then. But after Freedom Planet 2, we'll be going and playing some Doom, playing through Plutonia for everybody. Then I want to do Cave Story, so I'm probably going to have at least one more game in between... At least 2 more games in between me playing the new Bubsy game. Okay, actually, wait a minute. So now I have 2 keys. Oh, I could just bring it out. Okay. And now that... Oh, God. Oh, Jesus, that shrimp... That tempura is very angry at me. All the Bubsy games are playable on PC via Steam without needing emulators. Oh, well, I mean, that's cool, though I'm not sure I necessarily want to play the old Bubsy games. I just like trolling my friends by Bubsy posting. I've seen those old games, and they definitely do not look like they're of the highest quality or worth the most of my time. Reopen this? Did I not take a key from this earlier? I did take a key from this earlier. That lowering? Okay, no, that's raising the water level. Okay, yeah, the layout for this level already feels a little bit on the confusing side. Like, I think it's definitely obviously meant to be a maze, but it is also very, like... where the heck am I exactly going? And not having, like, a map to kind of help out with that is definitely making that a bit difficult. Oh, but I guess I could go... No, I came from here, didn't I? Oh, but I can jump up here now. And... Alright, I'll take the health and turn them into crystals, sure. This is the most Marmite level in the game. Very love it or hate it, I see. Well, yeah, I think the main problem is just the map is very... The screen is zoomed in and there is no map to kind of reference where you've been, so you kind of just have to have a good sense of memory of where to go. And I feel like it probably wouldn't be that big of a deal if I, you know, was playing this off-stream and wasn't trying to talk the entire time while playing. You know, I would have a little bit more brain space available to figure things out, but... Oh well, for the time being, we'll make it work. Alright, and now I have to worry about drowning. Okay. If I could maybe reach the surface? Okay. Feels like if Lilac got a Knuckles treasure level. Yeah, no, that sounds like an accurate description. That's completely fair, unfortunately. Okay, so wait, this is where I originally grabbed the key. Do I need to go back this way? I feel like that's the case. Oh, wait, okay, so that's, again, that's where I came back from. That's... Where the hell am I going? Alright. Oh, I guess I can go through here now? Okay, because I didn't need that key earlier. The longest level in the game. Oh, alright. I'll do my best at it then. Take my best crack at it. Can I manage to avoid drowning? Well, it seems like it. I managed to do so. Oh, can I sneak in here? Yes, I can. I feel like that was probably a bad idea, but maybe I'll be rewarded for being a cool guy player. Nope, I just got shunted out of the area without my key. Damn. Alright, well, that was one trial solved, I suppose. Go this way? Lava. Oh, I have a heat meter. It's too hot around here now. Shit. Okay. Ah. Interesting. Most games don't bother with a heat meter. Oh, it's these guys again. But these bats are like actually way more threatening now. Okay. Bop. Bop. Okay, so that lava is still muddy. Thermal Man PTSD. Yeah, it's a little reminiscent. I know it's probably not necessary to go up here now, but I wanna. Well, while I futilely attempt to do this, here's a random non sequitur I can talk about. Okay, there's nothing up here. I think I've recently figured out that my shampoo that I prefer to use is light sensitive in some way. Because, like, so I really enjoy this, like, kind of, pink rose shampoo. It has, like, the scent of rose hips or whatever in there, and it's just nice. It smells good. It also, I noticed, I recently cracked open a fresh bottle to replace the old bottle, and, it had this, like, scent of strawberry in it that, like, it did not have, that the previous bottle did not have, during the end of its, you know, lifetime. But this bottle, because it was, while it was old, it was sitting in a dark cabinet for a long while. It had a noticeable, like, secondary scent of strawberry to the roses. But only a couple days after it being just kind of, you know, out in my, just sitting in my shower caddy, exposed to light and, not even that much light, but, you know, just some light at all. It was very... It's noticeably less pink, or it's more pink and less of this deep rose color. And it also does not have that, that strawberry smell anymore. I did not think that I would encounter a light-sensitive shampoo ever in my life, but I guess it was something that the manufacturers probably never bothered testing. They probably thought, who the hell is going to care about this, or even notice? Ah, I get key stolen from me. Life would be too easy. Didn't even think the shampoo could get sun stained. Yeah, no, I mean theoretically anything's possible. That, like, you know, anything could have UV damage to it. I just didn't think that shampoo would. If they had just put this in a opaque bottle rather than a transparent one, it wouldn't be an issue. But okay, that was a much more linear stage, sub-stage, whatever you want to call it. Okay, nothing else there. I guess now we can go to the left, do some other trials. Go down? Ooh, shield. I'll take a shield. Oh no, the world's rotating! What was that? Call. Oh, I must have missed something up there. Oh well. Alright, what's the gimmick gonna be for here? Because we already had a water and a fire gimmick, so now what are we gonna have? just have these blocks. These weird blocks. Oh, that jiggled. Okay, they're moving blocks. Okay. I guess. Oh, it's these things. I remember you guys from Freedom Planet 1. I overly aggressively kicked your asses, and I got very big hurt for that. Oh, okay, we're doing more gravity shifting. I see.
Cyclone!
Right, well, was there anything down here? Okay, I need to come back this way. Earth gimmick. That makes sense. That would be what this is, huh? Because the Earth is shifting. I wonder what those corpses were. You are right. Maybe they were water dragon bone, or oh no, they were those bones. Them big bones. They probably are water dragon bones to some extent. That only makes sense. This is where all of the genocided peoples were buried. Hooray! Not hooray. Very not haha. Yeah, fanfare. It's very. These are very much reminiscent of the catacombs of France. In that sense, with all the bones everywhere. Final level of this game. The final level of this game, right? Chris, no. There were two other side campaigns to the, or two other selectable missions that we decided not to go to, and this is like just the beginning of like the plot of this game. I'm pretty sure we're just in the very beginning of things. We have a long ways to go. I mean, hell, I think this is only the 3rd stream of Freedom Planet. Now, hold on. It looks like there might be something for running all the way up that bone pile. No, just more enemy dragon skeletons. All right. I'll leave them be then. More spacious than the actual Paris catacombs, true. And there's fewer, like, random people sneaking down here to, like, do crack or something. No, that's too American, actually. The French would be smoking the cigarettes. They have a little bit more class. Ooh. Oh, hey, look at that. The shield charge is actually stacked. Because I had 2, charges there. Because I had 2 charges on the yellow shield left over, now I have another 2 charges by activating the nature shield. Peter, what are you doing? The catacombs, the skulls of my ancestors. What the fuck? Okay, yeah, I see. We're getting into kind of, I don't know if this is exactly air. I mean, the pistons, I guess, could sort of have been air-powered, but we got other nature-y stuff here, too. We're doing that one Mario Party minigame where you have to see who can jump up the most leaves in a minute. 15 minutes in and still not done? Oh, yeah, you are right. This is kind of a long stage then, but it's okay. It works out. Oh, I got rid of my key already. It's a nice break having a long stage, too, after all of that plot. It kind of balances itself out, you know? If this stage was, like, just a random one plucked in after having done a lot of other high-octane action for a while, it would definitely stand out as kind of weirdly paced, but given that we have just had so much lore dump, this is kind of actually highly appreciated. Not that the lore isn't interesting, just that, you know, need a break. Alright, that's up here. Another one of those guys. Should have spoken with the lowest voice. Well, that was the Brian quote, that's why. I can speak with the lowest voice if you want me to. I just have to have a good reason, Peter. I just need the Earth Dragon to be here. That one Mario Party minigame where you do crap. That'd be a bitchin' Mario Party minigame. I mean, they already have the one in Mario Party 8 where you have to jerk off in front of all your friends, so, like... Mario Party minigame about doing crack would not be completely out of left field. Ooh. Oh, it looks like it's kind of a dragon's mouth. Look at that. You got that. Hey, I'm appreciating your artwork here. Stop bothering me, sir. Okay, there's a chest in that corner. Oh, there's a bunch more keys here. Okay. Oh, God. Ooh, that's a trippy effect. I like that. Not only are we flipping gravity, but we're also flipping underwater. Yeah, with the soda cans. That's the one I'm thinking of. Alright, what's up here? Something not for me quite yet. Anything up this way? Alright, enemy killed. Let's fucking go. Before I grab that key, let's get the chest up here. And is that bat still alive? Yeah, that bat fuck is still here. That bat that I hate. Peter, the Brevin's here. He's come to conquer our world and steal our kingdom stone. Relax, Lois. He says he just needs to get back to his planet. Don't you want to be a hospitable host? Don't you want to be a good person? Peter, I suppose you're right, but the energy prices, they're so high right now. We can't afford this. And that's the end of the Family Guy bit, because I can't think of anything more. What do y'all think of actually think of Family Guy as a show? Like, because I personally am... I mean, I think there's a reason why the internet makes fun of it. Like, I've never really been in love with Family Guy as a show. Like, the first couple seasons were pretty good, but then it just became total bullshit all the time hour. And it's kind of like, okay, I need something a little bit more coherent than this. Because now it's, I mean, not just now, but for several seasons, it's just been Seth MacFarlane's cutaway playground. Which, like, he had other ventures for that. He didn't have to keep making it, well, I'm pretty sure he's also hands-off of the show, too. He kind of wanted it to die now, but still. Yeah, it started being a sitcom, started being a vehicle for a joke. Hey, Lois, remember that one time I was at a Crash Icarus stream? Can't go up here either. I guess I need to retrieve the key then. I did that in the wrong order. Okay. So, can I go back here? And can I... Let me see if I can put the key back down. And oh my god. That shrimp has so much range. Okay, let's jump better. There we go. Can I put this back? No, I cannot. Okay, that might be a bit of an issue. Where can I put this then, where it's not going to be an issue? Doing different ones do different things? No. Or, oh, yes, okay, it does raise the water level to where it would match. See, Seth MacFarlane really only acts for the show now. Yeah, he's not involved in the creative process anymore. I think I remember him hearing that and being like, I wish Family Guy would just die already. But the network executives don't feel like that. Early Simpsons are good, not as good as the Simpsons in the early seasons. Modern seasons just brain rot now. It's more focused on the Orville, which honestly, good for him. He should be. The Orville is... I have not actually watched the show, like, properly, but, like, from all the YouTube clips... Damn, it is a good show. It does right by Star Trek. I really do need to watch it at some point. Oh yeah, I can flip gravity back. Okay, that would probably make sense for solving the puzzle. Yeah, Family Guy is kind of the Mega Man of shows, except it's a Mega Man that gets way more love. It's cheap to make, and they get a decent return on investment whenever they do make it. Or maybe it's the historical Mega Man, when Mega Man was still popular. Alright, well, that's a problem, because I can't go back and grab that key and put it anywhere. Unless maybe I can springboard off this thing more than I realize? Because I can't put the key back to grab that key. Maybe if I just get the springboard on this exactly right, I can angle my way up there? Okay, hold on. Maybe. I'd like time this well. No, I don't think that's working. I wish she would actually dash in the direction I wanted her to. Come on, Lilac. Don't make me blame you for my inadequacies now. Okay, there we go. There's just barely enough space to clear that if you get it in the wrong order that I did. Okay, now put the fishy in the keyhole. One thing that's neat about the later seasons of Family Guy is that they lean to the whole the characters are actually all actors putting on a show in universe. Yeah, it does become a little bit more Truman Show-like, and the one benefit of that is they can just get more ridiculous with things, and like it doesn't... And not only get more ridiculous, but also have more meta humor and not be too confined to the idea of like, yeah, well, we have to keep this in like some kind of grounded universal reality. They could just be like, yeah, fuck it, whatever. Just make a bunch of random jokes and see how the characters work and see how the characters would all interact with a interesting situation. Which actually, I think that's what Family Guy is actually really still quite good at, and probably why it still has good mimetic staying power, is that like we're so well familiar with the characters of Family Guy that like, you know, like there's a reason that like the Star Wars parody of Family Guy is like really good, because it's just like we already know these characters, not only the Star Wars versions of these characters, but like the Family Guy versions of these characters as well, right? So, we get to actually see kind of like how the Family Guy version of these characters map onto other characters that we already know, and still see that, you know, kind of iconic Family Guy charm from the character. Like, the characters are really good for self-insert parody, I guess is what I'm trying to say, in a way that other characters, or that, you know, a full-on parody of Star Wars without the Family Guy characters just wouldn't land in the exact same way. Where it's like, oh yeah, so totally, if Stewie were Darth Vader, this is exactly what he would be acting like. It just makes sense. It just works. What's up here? Another key gate? Sure, I'll put that in there. Why not? I feel like this has become one of those shows that's likely to be eternally airing like SpongeBob and Simpsons. Yep, absolutely. It's all about the money. The money is always right, as Mr. Krabs would say. I did watch the episode where Peter and his friends are stuck on a hijacked plane. There's a cutaway gag about the Inside Out movie. I'm joy, sadness, I'm anger, I'm disgust, and I'm poop. Haha. Funny Peter Griffin toilet humor. Okay, I guess I could use the key to get through here instead. Right, I don't remember what that did. Oh, it turned off the heat inside. Gotcha. Ow. Okay, maybe I don't need the key from here then. I guess that is where I just came from. Okay, I just need to go back down. Understood. Hypothetically, one could also make a SpongeBob Star Wars and it would work. Yeah, no, I think that would actually work great. I mean, you'd have to actually be able to play it a little bit seriously and make something interesting out of, like, you know, the characters in Star Wars are somewhat serious characters, unlike, say, Patrick. But, like, I could absolutely see Squidward as Emperor Palpatine, and it would hit so hard. And Patrick as Jar Jar Binks. Like, that would work. You just have to incorporate the, you know, different eccentricities of the SpongeBob characters into, you know, the already existing eccentricities of the non-Star Wars characters. I think I said that backwards, but I think you know what I mean. Inserting SpongeBob into Star Wars, right? Yeah. Okay, interesting. Didn't seem like all the rooms shifted. The other room on the right and this room did not either. So I guess it was just the lava structure that moved. Okay. Even Phineas and Ferb had a Star Wars special, and it probably worked out real good. I never watched Phineas and Ferb, never had much of an interest myself, but yeah, I could definitely... I think it was like, what, Candace is Darth Vader? That kind of makes sense. She's kind of like the antagonist in a certain way. Okay, well, I think I know where they want me to put this key. SpongeBob, hold on. SpongeBob Patrick would be the droids. Yeah, and maybe not. But it could technically work. Patrick could be Chewbacca. I could see Mr. Krabs as Obi-Wan. Yeah. And Plankton as Anakin/Vader, given their relationship in the show. Yeah, absolutely. We're cooking. Also, I'd like to note, I think this is the second time we've talked about a Star Wars AU on a Freedom Planet stream. It's not that many times, but it's, you know, if I had 2 nickels kind of situation, you know? Alright, this boss is slightly more difficult now. And I'm betting is probably still going to run away, given the opportunity. Oh, it's not running away. Oh, yes it is. Okay. Oh no, it's not. It's just calling in reinforcements. Oops, foot touched lava. Oh, what I would do for a ranged attack right now. Oh shit, we have to do platforming here too? Oh, nice. Cool idea. Okay, I'm actually going to die on this boss. This one's a lot harder to work with than the others. This is very, oh, what's that one stage in, Melee? In Smash Brothers Melee. It's reminiscent of that one. You know the one I'm talking about, the one Metroid stage. The one that's, like, super Omega tournament banned, not just tournament banned. Alright, dig in. We'll take care of these guys. Ooh, okay, got it too aggressive. Alright, we'll try again. Vinstar depths. Yep, there we go. Both sci-fi. I mean, it makes sense, you know? Okay, wait for it to do its one water bubble attack and then jump in for the kill. Now it's gonna do its bone rolling attack. Now it's gonna start spitting fire from off screen. Okay, it's good to know the actual ball does not hurt that much as long as you're... It is not able to hurt you unless you actually get rolled over by it. I thought the whole ball was a hitbox for a second there. Alright. Take your phase again. Oh, that was a close save. Okay. Alright, shoot your bullets. Get over here so I can wallop you. What the? Hey, that's not the water bubble phase. You shouldn't be able to capture me. That was the fire bubble phase. Alright, one more round of minions. Alright, roll this way. There we go. Oh my god, these guys are so annoying. Get off that fancy rock of yours. Stop him, Lilac.
Cyclone! Stay classy.
Alright, I'll take a card for my troubles at least. Shadow works supremely as well as Vader. That would make sense, yeah. Skeletons must be very resistant to withstand molten rock. I mean, I don't know, they're water dragons. Water good against fire and earth. More like what if Phineas and Ferb characters Star Wars universe rather than Phineas and Ferb characters cosplaying as Star Wars characters. That still works. That's another interesting way of interpreting it. I mean, that works better if you have characters that are like inventive like them, right? Like they are going to figure out how to adapt to the world rather than, you know, just be stand-ins for the characters themselves. I'd say it would be tournament banned, but melee tournaments used to have Pokefloats as a legal stage. That's true, but, you know, as far as, like, modern melee tournament is concerned, oh, it's hyper banned.
Since when did I become everyone's personal taxi service?
Since we had nowhere else to work with.
We needed a ride.
Correction. You said you'd call me if you needed a ride. I just sailed away.
How's the hunt for a Battlesphere champion going?
It takes a certain je ne sais quoi to become the Battlesphere champion. Someone strong, swift, mysterious,
And lethal.
with the force of a great
Seguara!
Everyone, battle
Uh-oh.
stations.
battle stations. This is Mayor Zhao's luxurious sky palace, not Mayor Zhao's dreadnought marauder.
And why did you not bring the Dreadnought Marauder?
Where else was I going to put the hot springs?
Just
My beautiful sky palace, my ship, my ship.
And thank God we are not taking fall damage. That is a long-ass fall.
is everyone all right?
I'm okay. The chemical reagents I'm carrying are fine too. No explodey.
Zhao, come in. How is Mayor Zhao's luxurious sky palace? Zhao! He's fine.
His yaoi novel must not have ended well.
Let's go. We got ourselves a volcano to blow up.
Why does the Chinese mayor know a French phase? I mean, why are we speaking English? It's all good questions. Maybe questions better left unanswered. The whole, I know you're just joking, but it is the whole, I should tell myself it's just a show, maybe I should just relax kind of vibe. Okay, fuck that spring. I had no way of knowing that guy was there. Oh, and, bad time of using the dragon boost. Rough. Alright, well, now we're back to more non-linear platforming, okay. I'm just going and seeing where I'm ending up. Yeah, I wasn't done with that guy yet. Oh, fall damage is canon to the world. Oh yeah, true. In a certain way, that's kind of continuing how the original game was delivering, you know, certain things. Where it's like, yes, the crystals were canon to the world, so were also like the all the little health petals as well. Like it was all within the world, and that's actually really neat. Okay, my god, those guys are just not worth fighting. They have such a massive hitbox, or hurtbox on them, and so much health. Same thing with them. You know this music, Memo 3 Steam Building Relevant? Oh, which stage was this in? I don't remember it. Ow? What, did I get hurt by touching the tip of the crystal? It was stationary. Why would it have hurt me? Okay. Oh, wait, that's right. I should probably resync the PNG model. Okay, there we go. I think I probably will look into switching over to a different PNG maker program, because yeah, no, everyone's right. I should kind of stop being like, oh, I'll totally have the Vroid model done soon. I should just switch over to like Vtube or PNG Tube Plus, because the Vroid model will take at least another year, so. I'll probably look into it one of these weekends. Maybe not this weekend, I don't know if I'll have the time, but... First level Tier X, Ancient Wastelands Gate. Oh, cool. Can have a heightened appreciation for that stage whenever I go back to see it. Seen people hurt themselves on parked cars. That's what we would call an insurance claim. Okay, I noticed that I'm purposely slowing myself down in a lot of spots because the stage has previously taught me that going way too fast is going to end up with me careening into an enemy that already has an active hitbox out before I could ever see it. It's teaching me the Sonic lesson. Which is unfortunately not what I wanted to see. Also, I do seem to be going backwards into the volcano and getting hotter and hotter by the second. Hopefully, this is the way out. Oh, okay, there was a little cooldown zone there with the health. That works. Again, went too fast for the game. Punish me for it. Ooh, cool. Jumping between those. Nice. I'll be taking that. I'll be skipping this guy. Whoa! Hello, Drill Swarm. Yeah, the Sonic lesson is to keep replaying the stage so I memorize it. That is kind of true, but... This isn't Mega Man Zero, I'm not gonna do that. These stages are too big. They're long enough for me to enjoy, but when it's like memorize a stage of 7 minutes long, it's like, oh, I'm not doing that. Or, God forbid, the stage that we were just in of being 30 minutes long. Okay, I guess I should be ready on the guard in midair in case I have to go through another drill swarm. As a fellow PNG tuber, what are your thoughts with the cringe PNG tubers, specifically Jellybean? I have no fucking clue who the hell you're talking about, so I have no opinion. I'll admit I don't really typically watch PNG tubers very much. In fact, I don't think I watch any besides maybe a little bit of Cyber Bear Druid, you know, who's in our Discord. For anybody watching the VOD later. So yeah, no, I have no opinions to offer on that, and you know, unless I have any personal reason to know them, or they're like just generally being a piece of shit, yeah, then no, I don't really, I'm not one to offer commentary on others. I mean, I'll rightfully say, oh yeah, fuck Asmongold, but like, without having to know him, but otherwise it's like, you know, why am I going to insert myself into, you know, other people's matters? Uh-oh. Platformed wrong.
Cyclone!
Give me that fire shield! Ah, all the bosses are coming together to be one big drill. Are friends with one? Oh, cool. Well, there goes the fire shield. Now I actually have to take, heat refuge in the middle here. Alright. So, pretty simple fight, but one that is nonetheless going to be annoying for how awkward the boss is to hit. Okay, I guess. Alright, again, a boss to play more defensively against. Get in a dragon boost when I can. Oh, and it's charging at me now. Alright, and then it has 2 different cycles it seems to maybe repeat. It is very satisfying to be able to charge through all of those drills and just cause a massive heap of drill bodies slamming to the ground. Ooh, and I think damage over time might get him. Yep, I think we got an off-screen boss kill. Sweet. And we'll just take this right up to the top. Oh, okay. The adventure's not over yet. Guess I should be platforming, not enjoying the scenic sights. Bum 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 bum. Sonic, arcade velocity, not a thing. How do you jalapenos? Yeah. Given all the BS with Twitch at the moment, Asmon's kind of being an ally right now. Yeah, I'd hate to admit that, but it's sort of true. But it's like, you know what? Honestly, I don't want his help. That's my philosophy. I don't want his help. Yeah, heartbreaking news. Guy you fundamentally can't stand makes an outstanding point. Random thing, did I know Mega Man once took a bullet for President Lincoln? Hello, Dakota. Yes, I did. That was the Ruby Spears cartoon show. Where he's like, no, I'm not President Lincoln. And it's like, Proto Man's like, you patriotic idiot. And he dies and gets shot. And it's very sad. Yeah, I don't need the allyship of the Roach King. No kings, after all. Gross slob who needs to stop living in filth. True. Alright, let's finish out this mission then. We do a watch of the cartoon in the server? Oh, hell yes. I would definitely be down to revisit Ruby Spears' cartoon at some point.
Pascal!
Hi, Pascal.
You're here. Saves me the trouble of hunting you down.
Stay away from
his dialogue box is moving with him.
Not happening. You've caused us way too much trouble.
So did selling your soul to Murga make you stronger?
Hardly. I could always manipulate stones and gems. This whole place is made of the stuff. And that's why it's gonna be your grave.
Good point.
Like that'll happen.
You're mine.
Hub music in the area is one of the best. Yeah, I'll have to take a listen to it. in a bit. Thankfully we sort of got a preview of, like, what Ascal's whole thing is about before, so... kind of understand what dodging him is going to be like. And I'm definitely not going to face him in hand-to-hand combat. That seems like a terrible idea. Okay, see? Exactly. I'm trying it, and it's not working. Oh, he's going for the Spirit Bomb? Oh, no, that's just the whole rocks thing. Yeah, he definitely just seems like somebody to Dragon Rush your way through, and just take your time on him. He comes to you. You don't need to go to him. Although you do have a little bit of time to get in a few quick hits while he does his jumpy nonsense. Go. Now he's down to like a little less than half health. Nice try. Ah, he's like going super rage mode now. Oh, he's got like a whole fucking asteroid cluster going on. Okay. Man, having a parry move is so nice for this game. I'm really starting to appreciate it now. Just stay out of his way, and one more seems to be well, if I had timed that a little better, one more would have done the trick. Nice try, idiot. First try, idiot. Never been a consideration to watch Fully Charged in VC? That's because I don't want to watch Fully Charged, ever.
There. You happy? Now let me go!
Ooh, he's doing his evil guy laugh.
What are you laughing at?
You! What do you think this fight even means? Murga has won. Someone with water dragon blood like you should be celebrating.
He's just
War is
started.
nothing to be happy about.
So what's the other option, huh? An immoral peace? A peace where people like us are unwanted? Outcasts who get shaded glances from more acceptable members of society? Is that whose world you're fighting for? Because I can tell you right now, it won't be enough. It will never be enough for them.
No. I'm not going to get into this with you. Let me out. I'm guessing Murga is going to want you back at some point, so let me out before I make her lose her pet Earth Dragon.
Fine. Good talk. We can pick it up some other time. Eventually you'll have to face reality, and in the end, you'll know I'm right.
A discussion of violent revenge versus peaceful assimilation, both with issues of their own. Nice mature discussion. Sort of. Well, a mature topic, not I guess discussed very well between those two. Just a couple of lines. Yeah, I don't feel like they are not going to appreciate the fact that we blew up their goddamn mountain.
Strange. The Seguata has disappeared. I suppose the Technicolor explosion must have scared them away.
Oh well. Mission accomplished, gang.
No, I feel like they just made us domestic terrorists. And people are not going to like this when they figure out it was us. Volcanoes erupting multicolored lava, a perfectly common occurrence on Perusa. Just one of the many natural experiences on this island. There's no war in Ba Sing Se. Enjoy the wondrous sight and tell all of your friends to visit. Nice. This scene played in your while after this. play your mind for a while after this. Askan talking about how peace can be. How can peace really be sorted if there are always oppressed people? Yeah, no, I mean it's it's the whole we're not free until we're all free kind of principle. I don't want this fucking shark dancing on my screen. How we're not free until all of us are free. Kind of principle, and like a whole thing of like they're always gonna be second-class members of society given how the current makeup of things is here and the history, and like there hasn't been a proper reconciliation with that history, and it is necessary to move forward, and actually have a cohesive society that recognizes its past grievances and can also still say that it's one thing. It's the point of privilege to be able to say that all of that is just in the past and you should just move on from it when there has not been anything to compensate for the past. So in a sense I can understand Ascal's rage, but Lilac also does have the point of we can't just start killing people. That's just gonna start the cycle of violence all over again. Very important lessons to talk about in the modern American times. Tell you it won't be enough, it'll never be enough. Cuts deep as an autistic guy. Fair, yeah. A lot of, because it's still viewed in that sense of like, yep, no, the autistic brain does not work quite right. And it's like, that's a very kind of like, just like, holistic-centric view of it, where it's like, okay, really? Like, why do the autistic people have to compensate for the rest of society, and try to act normal when it's like, couldn't other people like, learn to just get along with the fact that there's different brain types? That's a good point. Let me catch up on some things. You're gonna have Power Dragon voiced by Chris Sabat, make him fight like a DBZ character. True enough. Reminding me of a short arc from the Sonic comics. Going back to one and instinctively trying to parry. Well, thankfully, I did almost everything I needed to in one, so unless I want to go back for collectibles, I don't have to worry about playing Freedom Planet 1 anymore. So many things you want to talk about with Fully Charged. I mean, okay, if everybody really wants to watch Fully Charged at some point in the Discord, then, like, I'll watch it with y'all, but note that it's against the streamer's will. Choices are peace with racism and oppression, or war with bloodshed and destruction. Yeah! It's awful. Some problems can be suplexed, but the legality of doing so is questionable at best. And then the judge is going to want to come in and suplex you, and then so is the chicken, and then so is the toaster going to want to suplex you, and then suddenly everybody's trying to suplex each other. It's a mess. Imagine much of the team probably felt similar, being neurodivergent themselves. Yeah, true. And I don't know if it happened. I don't know if she had transitioned at this point, but like, lead developer of Freedom Planet had transitioned to being female at some point as well. So like, I'm sure there's also, some transgender sentiment in there as well too. Specifically in the arc where Metal Sonic returned, captured Tails, held him prisoner inside of a volcano. Alright, yeah, that fits. Metal has the upper hand, but during his fight with Sonic, the volcano starts to erupt, and injured Tails refuses to leave the trapped Sonic. Hooray! I had to put up with Powered Up for multiple weeks. You can watch a couple episodes of Fully Charged. The Powered Up is... Alright, whatever. Sure, fine. I could go on another defensive Powered Up rant and do some Fully Charged slander, but... Sure. Sure. Disney XD sure has a mixed bag of shows. Yeah, it certainly does. I never really was a fan of Disney channels anyways. Script was well written well before the transition, I think. Fair enough. Although, honestly, it's also like that kind of thing just looms in people's minds before they make it official anyways. Like, Celeste is touted by the developer as a trans allegory. And having a, trans female character before the developer, and the game was released before the developer kind of admitted it to themselves, quote unquote, and transitioned themselves. So, you know, there's probably elements of like, yeah, being a year or two disjointed, it would still probably hold water. It would be a good interview question if you ever got to interview Spacey Bat on this. I'm sure somebody has, but I haven't, and I have not read it, so wow. Metal Knight sacrifice himself to stop the lava from killing Sonic and Tails. Oh, that's cute. Fully Charged got a comic series. Actually good. Yeah, usually the spin-offs of crappy things end up being good, like Sonic Boom. What was one of our earliest games was a game where you play as an egg. Egg. Yeah, no, and that makes sense too. The whole terminology of coming out of your shell, being eggy behavior, that kind of stuff. I have trans friends. I know what I'm talking about to some extent. But yeah, I think, wow, what a good thoughtful discussion we had here on stream. That was cool. I appreciate y'all for being here and helping and enjoying the story along with me. This is so nice to actually have a community to have a fun, mature discussion like this with. It's nice. I appreciate you all. Thank you. And not to get too sleazy with it, but I would appreciate y'all even more if you press the like button on the video and you did the hyping and all that stuff, because it helps the channel grow, and I do appreciate it. It does help the channel grow, as cheesy as it is to have to say. If you'd like, and if anybody here has not joined the Discord yet, you're more than welcome to. Their Discord link is in the description, so we talk about Mega Man and I guess now Freedom Planet and all the other cool stuff there, so, you know, feel free to join if you would like. And then, yeah, we have a Team Fortress 2 stream on Thursday to kind of wrap up the Halloween event on Halloween Eve, so if you enjoy that kind of first-person shooter, come along, and I'll be doing my best to be funny in the midst of fighting other robots. What else? Anything else I need to mention? No, I think I'm good. I guess maybe the only other thing I was considering mentioning is once we get done with the Team Fortress 2 stuff, I think I will just do a 2-stream week afterwards, but I'm planning for November to probably I have a ton of chemistry videos on the backlog that I want to react to, so you do like watching me reacting to chemistry videos. I do have some VODs to check out, and we'll be getting some fresh content soon enough. We've got a new Nile Red video on making liquid nitrogen. I've got like one of those new Explosions of Fire videos talking about making like a I can't remember what metal, but it was like some expensive metal complex. I have a US CSB video or two to react to, and if I really want to, though they're kind of dry and boring, I might not be. There's periodic videos, educational stuff too. So yeah, I know I have plenty of chemistry in the chamber. November is going to be a similarly busy month, though a little less busy. I could use a break. 3 streams a week is a lot for me. As much as I'd like to stream more, you can't escape the fact that, you know, I do work 40 hours a week, so. Yeah, so I think that's gonna do it for us for this week. Thanks for joining us tonight. The Nile Red has not figured out how to make soy sauce into estrogen yet, but I'm sure if you propose the question to him, he will figure out a way to do so by harvesting the liquid aminos in there. Actually, you know, that's probably more possible than you think it is, given the fact that there are amino acids within soy sauce, and you could, through some horrible biochemistry magic, turn it into a steroid, which is what estrogen is. You might be cooking there. But yeah, take care, everybody. Thank you for joining. Yeah, I'll talk to you all on Thursday for TF2, or Mega Man Monday, or Freedom Planet Tuesday. Have a good night, y'all. Bye-bye.